Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Admiral Pegasus, and on today's show we're going to be looking at the new feature being dropped literally just under 13 hours before we actually get the patch notes. Now obviously we'll discuss this a little bit more in the patch notes and join the next live stream as well. But I wanted to do a quick video here just to basically cover what's being said here. I have quickly watched a video that Beck also put out on the official STFC YouTube channel, so please do go check that out. But as well, also I want to say a massive thank you to everyone, because the channel has now reached 1,000 subscribers. Yes, 1,000 subscribers. So thank you very much. If you do see adverts coming up, by all means click that skip button, because it doesn't matter. Click it. Get back into that content, because YouTube love to put the ads in. But again, that's how we all make the money once we are over 1,000 subscribers. So thank you everyone who has subscribed to the channel. Please continue to share out my videos, get talking about me, and let's get more subscribers in. But anyway, we will discuss that as well in the live stream. And as well, I'm going to drop into this video something I heard during the last state of game, but we'll discuss that in just a moment. So the first thing is this new Apex Barrier modifier. It is going to be part of the new Mirror Universe arc, which starts in just on, 8 o'clock, 5 o'clock, so 4 o'clock, so take 4 hours off. So in 20 hours time, yes, in less than 20 hours time, the new arc will start. But obviously in less than 13 hours, we'll get the patch notes. It is going to be a Mirror Universe arc, because there was no way to hide that in Beck's video. No way to hide it. So, and it was the Bajoran administrator of Terra Nor, Kira Nerys. Oh God, I can't remember what her title actually was, but she was a right vindictive bitch. So I'm backstabbing, and yeah, bit of a tart really. But anyway, we're not going to get into all that. But anyway, let's have a look at what we are going to get. So here's the image. You can clearly see who it is. The headpiece, the earring, the eyes, the mouth. You just know it's that Kira Nerys. So yeah, but the title, the quote they've put in is actually from Year of Hell Part 2. Star Trek Voyager Year of Hell Part 2 against the Krenim, when they finally developed the temporal shielding by inverting the deflector to the invert. So just in the deflector to the inverse of the Krenim's Chronoton torpedoes frequency. So obviously she turned around and said in a communication when the first torpedo hit the shields, and said, "You may have noticed we have a defense against your torpedoes now. I suggest you stand down." So yeah, then they just sort of like followed the badly damaged Voyager. Yeah, so, but that kind of gives you an idea of what this new Apex modifier is basically going to do. So, obviously, the galaxy is a dangerous place. There are new types of enemies appearing frequently. We have had the Gorn hostiles that can only be damaged using isolytic damage. But as well, they've also thrown in standard damage and isolytic damage. So basically, they're tight-fisted gits because they'll only accept one of you, but they'll double the dish on you. So anyway, but obviously we've had to find new ways of fighting them. So the new crew loadouts and everything. We're getting more niche officers coming in that you're going to have to swap your crews out constantly to actually, beat these things. So, in the face of these obviously new threats, we're forming a weaponry. We need a decent defense. So with this update, what we're going to have is the new Apex Barrier. And in this, they're going to actually show a formula as well of how it's going to work. So we'll have a look at it in just a second. So what this does is provide a true damage mitigation. It will show up in your battle logs. Lord and behold, I bet that's going to be bugged. It's applied after all of the mitigation calculations have been made. So all your other mitigations, like your research, your officers, any ship abilities that actually have standard mitigation. I don't think that's actually any. So once all those calculations are made, then this thing's applied on top. So pretty much like isolated damage is taking all the different weapon damages from your officers, your ships, your research, adding all that all together, and then adding that extra multiplier on top. But don't forget the critical side of things. So once you've got your weapon damage, your research, your officers, any officers that apply critical damage, research, critical damage, all added together, then isolated goes on top. This is how this is going to work. All your mitigation research, officers, blah, 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 and then this thing on top. So, but that's the general take I have. Reading this and what I've heard so far, that's the general take I'm getting from this. Now, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We'll find that out when the likes of DJ and Rev start really testing this thing. So, but given what it says here, it's applied on top. This is the way I'm taking it. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I apologize. So we'll leave it at that. So what this basically does is apply, after all the calculations are made, further reducing the damage to your ship. By improving your apex barrier, you can greatly improve the longevity of your ships in battle, or even take down powerful opponents. So that could potentially work to like your combat, your hostile captain, your combat mission, where you have to go kill out all these. You got, what is it, total? I have to kill in total 8 targets at level 59, and then I've got the hostile captain afterwards. So now you're going to be able to take that on. Maybe I'll be able to break level 60. Instead of going 10 levels above, I can go 12. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, even take down more powerful opponents that may have just been out of your reach before. So it functions in both PvE and PvP. So this will help you against some of those stronger player warships. How high you're going to be able to go, I don't know. Could I effectively take on a G5 uncommon? Well, if they were running the correct crew and I was running the Freeman crew, I could probably win. This thing could potentially guarantee that win for me. So just as a throw there, I'm still Ops 49. So we'll have to wait and see. But it does add a new layer of strategy. So as you can see here, you've got isolated defense, isolated damage, standard weapon damage. Then you've got your mitigation here, which is your armor, your dodge, and your deflection. So, and then there's this little thing here. Apex Barrier provides true damage mitigation from all damage sources after all of the bonuses. Every 10,000 Apex Barrier increases the damage you can take by 100%. So basically, the way I take this as well from Beck's video, for every 10,000, if you've got, say, 1,000 hull percentage points, right, 1,000 hull, every 10,000, that's now 2,000 hull. So that's the way I'm understanding this. So, but here's the actual formula, and it's brilliant the fact they've actually put this in. So you got damage reduction percentage equals 1. 1,000 over 1,000 plus the apex barrier. So let's just see how much more it's actually going to tell us. Every 10,000 apex barrier increases the damage you can take by 100%. It is the most direct, impactful way to increase your survivability in the game. For example, if you have 100 HP and 10,000 apex barrier, you would effectively have 200 apex barrier. If you have 20,000 apex barrier, you would have 300 XP. So I use the thousands because in this game, 1,000 is literally like tiny. This is even smaller, This is more like this is like start of the game level HP whole health. Literally day one. So basically, for every 10,000 you add of apex barrier, every 10,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, you are basically increasing your hull health by 100. Using on 100 HP, you are increasing your hull health by 100 every single time. So 10,000 will make your 100 200. It will make your 200, it will make it 300. Okay, 20,000, it will make that 100 300. For 200, it will make it 400. So going like that. Or if you want to use the kill rates, so if you kill 10,000 hostile with a 10,000 apex barrier, you can actually kill 20. So basically you're doubling your kills. So again, I'm guessing that will be for basically every 10,000. It'll just basically be an increment of 10. So basically, when you do your apex barrier, just take the first two numbers, the 10. Forget the other 3 zeros. Forget the other 3 zeros. That's what you're adding on with your kills. Okay? When it comes to your HP, basically, look at the 1 and the first 2 zeros. Get rid of the other 2 zeros. That's your increase every time. So, but that's the way I'm reading this. Players will also notice that there will now be a new line in the battle log which showcases the new modifier. So if you actually look in the red section, you can see now there are 5 levels. So 3 levels of mitigation. So you got your standard mitigation, your isolated mitigation, and now your new apex barrier. And then obviously you've got your shield damage and your hull damage. So the primary method of building up your apex barrier will be engaging in the activities in the mirror universe, which will allow you to access the barrier boosting research. Yes, there is going to be a new research tree. And to be honest, I've been thinking about doing a video about how much research we have in the game and is it too diluted? So I'll let you answer that question in the comments section down below. If you are liking this video so far, please smash the like button as well. And like I said, don't forget to share throughout your alliance. So yes, you're getting a new research tree. Yes, that's right, a mirror universe crashing into the game. There will also be refits offered for 3 ships, which will be revealed tomorrow, so can't wait to see that, which will improve the apex barrier. Finally, the Mirror Universe officers will have apex barrier themed abilities that can benefit your ship they are assigned to. So, we all know the galaxy is a dangerous place, but with this new barrier, you've got a new way to enjoy it and survive just that little bit longer. So, that's that. Now, I don't know what you guys think about this. Me, it seems all right, but the question is what's this going to cost? Is it going to cost a new currency? That information is not here, so hopefully we'll have some more information on that tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, I think this could be a good thing, but again, it's more research. I'm already fighting to catch up my research as it is. For free-to-play, this is, on one hand, it's good because it's going to allow you to do more grinding, stand up a little bit longer in a PvP fight, especially with the war room. But it's the fact it's more research being added into the game when we already have, before the update, we have 9 trees. Then you've got the Bajoran. Then you've got the Exborg faction store. Then you've got Section 31. Effectively, we already have 12 different trees of research in the game. This is adding another one. Unlucky for us. Yes, unlucky 13. So, do I think this is going to be quality of life? No, I don't think it will be because we're adding more research. More for us to do, more for us to grind for. But it depends on how it goes. But I do see a lot of benefit from this. I do see it being a great addition to the game. Just like another feature coming that was actually dropped in the State of Game, which was hosted by RevJuice with Ultimate DJs and Obsidian Hamster. Now, for anyone who watched that video, you would have heard that Hamster dropped that they're bringing out a new feature, which is going to basically allow you to sort officers by abilities. Now, I don't know the ins and outs of this. Generally, what I understand is basically going to be the ability of sort officers by their abilities. So, for like Warp Range Increasement, it'll bring the officers it'll bring you the officers to the front that can actually increase your warp range, making it easier to build the crew loadouts for your ships. And trust me, for new players, that can be a big thing. And I do think that's a great thing, and I do think that'll be a great addition to the game. So, but that's as much as I know on that one. Now, whether that gets released this month is questionable. It is questionable. It depends if they worked out all the kinks. That's going to be the big key. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I do think, again, that will also be a great addition to the game as well as this. So that ability there, the sorting the officers by abilities, that is a quality of life update. And Hamster is dedicated to try and getting as much quality of life improvements into the game as possible, even if it is just one a month, which is much appreciated. I've managed to cut my gameplay down to literally an hour a day. Literally 2 hours at an outside. So, but again, we'll look into that forthwith. So, that's it. Until tomorrow. Now, I do want to apologise for any live testing live streams that you've seen coming up. I am trying to work out the kinks and figure out why I'm getting all this buffering. I think it could be my Wi-Fi. I don't know. But I'll have to wait and see. I will run some more tests to try and figure out what's wrong. So watch out for those streams. By all means, come and have a chat. But I will try and sort out this buffering thing. I don't know how I'm going to get around it. Maybe I'm going to speak to somebody who's got more technology than I have. So, but anyway, thank you for joining me. Don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you want. Share out amongst your alliance and on your server. But until then, I'm Admiral Pegasus. Thank you for joining me. Stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the patch notes. Goodbye.